This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Well, last night, in a Hail Mary attempt to raise his historically low approval ratings, Donald Trump launched missiles at a Syrian airbase suspected of being the launching point of the recent chemical weapons attack. This may sound cynical, so let me explain. According to Gallup, back in October 2012, President Obama's approval ratings were at 52%. That's 17 points higher than where Donald Trump's are right now. Anyway, with violence and military conflict at a fever pitch back then in Syria, Donald Trump had a theory, which he shared with the world via Twitter because Donald Trump, that's why. In the tweet, he said, "Now that Obama's poll numbers are in a tailspin, watch for him to launch a strike in Libya or Iran. He is desperate." First, Obama's approval ratings were actually on the rise during that time period, but then Donald Trump has never allowed statistics to get in the way of the facts.
Bill, am I going to check every statistic?
The other thing is this tweet from almost a year later, in which Donald Trump said, "The president must get congressional approval before attacking Syria. Big mistake if he does not." Yeah, I know. Let's set aside Donald Trump's uncanny ability to have zero regard for how these tweets show him to be an ignorant clown who has only opposed Obama because Donald Trump, that's why. Instead, I want to focus on the dangerously erratic foreign policy flip-flop that we're witnessing in real time here. Only 6 days before Donald Trump decided to send almost 60 Tomahawk land attack missiles screaming into Syria to take out a military target, again, only 6 days before, Donald Trump declared the fate of Bashar al-Assad was solely up to the Syrian people themselves, that we weren't going to get involved. So what changed in that 6 days? What changed? It couldn't have been the chemical weapons attack, because the last time Assad slaughters his own people with chemical weapons, in August of 2013, Donald Trump urged then President Obama to not attack Syria without congressional approval. I will tell you two things that changed. Number one, Devin Nunes is being investigated by the House Ethics Committee and was forced to step down from heading up the House Intelligence Committee's investigation into Donald Trump's connection to Russia. So, a distraction from this was very welcome. And number two, Trump's approval ratings are at epic lows right now. Look at these numbers. These are compared with other presidents of the same period in their presidencies. And look at these. This is how many days it took for presidents who reached that low an approval rating, and how many days it took them to get there. Donald Trump did it in fewer than 70 days. So let's use Donald Trump's own words and logic and apply them to him. Now that Trump's poll numbers are in a tailspin, watch for him to launch a strike. He is desperate.